Blood Transfusions, What You Need to Know and Do. Episode 4, Testing, Tracking, and Knowing You're Normal.
How are you doing today?
Hi, Dr. Smith. We're doing fine. I have a few questions for you before Marcus gets his transfusion. We met Miss Gloria at a support group. She has sickle cell disease and had a bad reaction to a transfusion. She was really sick. How can we make sure that doesn't happen to Marcus?
We will do our part to keep Marcus healthy and safe. We carefully test the donor blood to be sure it doesn't have any infections, and we find out the blood type of both Marcus and the donor blood and test to make sure Marcus's blood and the donor's blood are a match.
How does that work?
In the lab, we actually mix some of Marcus's blood and some of the donor's blood in a tube and watch to make sure there is no reaction. This is called cross-matching.
So you are doing a test run before the transfusion?
Exactly. We will also carefully examine Marcus's blood for antibodies. Do you know what antibodies are?
Yes, my dad and I looked it up, and then we learned about antibodies at the group meeting. Antibodies are like ninjas. They fight bad things like a cold, but sometimes they might fight things I need, like blood from other people. That's how Miss Gloria got so sick.
Exactly. That's right, Marcus. If you have antibodies, then we find blood that won't wake up your antibodies and make you sick. Do you know if you have any antibodies?
I don't have any antibodies, Dr. Smith.
Mom, it sounds like you and Dad are doing a great job helping Marcus keep up with his transfusion history. Let's look over your list. Great. You've got Marcus's blood type written down, his ABO, positive negative, plus CE and Kel. You also note that he has no antibodies. That will be really important to another doctor, say if you're traveling, and see someone who does not have all of Marcus's records like we do. Just remember, this has to always be up to date. So anytime your blood is tested, be sure to find out if any antibodies were found so you can update your list.
We will.
Also, you have our clinic name and number where you are having your latest transfusion today. That's excellent. Other hospitals and labs can call us if they need to know about you and your transfusion history. And you've written down that you have not had any kinds of noticeable reactions from transfusion so far, like itching or fever, or something that we want to plan and watch out for if you had.
Is there anything else we need to keep track of?
Yes, there are 2 other things it's good to track. Marcus's usual hemoglobin and the total number of transfusions he's had in his life. Okay, great. You're ready to add these to your list. So number 4 on your list is what hemoglobin level is usual for Marcus. A doctor who does not know you and has not seen a lot of people with sickle cell disease may be surprised and worried that your hemoglobin level is low, even though it might be a normal level for you. Knowing your usual hemoglobin level can help avoid getting a transfusion that isn't necessary. Number 5, you will also want to keep track of how many transfusions Marcus has had over time. That's so doctors can watch for iron overload. I can tell you more about that next time.
Okay, to help keep Marcus safe, we are tracking his blood type, including minor antigens, and his antibody status, the location and phone number where he had his last transfusion, any past reactions like itching or rash, Marcus's usual hemoglobin levels, how many transfusions he's had. Is that it?
That's it. You've got it. You're all set. Take care, and I'll see you next month.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Watch the other videos in the series to learn more about blood transfusions and what you need to know and do.